Hi, my name is Ronald Filler. I'm a professor of law and the director of the Center on Financial Services Law at New York Law School, which is located in the heart of New York City. I'm not aware of any studies in the United States that deal with a financial law or regulation should have a fixed life or fixed term. I've never had that discussion or heard that discussion, so if he did, it would be creating new laws. As far as from the legal side, I don't buy it from that perspective because a lawyer who's knowledgeable on the old law is in a very good position as new products and new transactions occur, whether or not the old law applies to these new products, whether or not the old law needs to be amended, whether we need to go to the regulators and change the regulations that might apply, because the regulations that are in effect then only can apply to products that are traded then. The other part of the answer to your question, you have to look to the type of regulations that are being established. And there are basically two main types. One is what I call prescriptive, very detailed regulation. And for example, I cannot sell you this microphone for more than $1 is very prescriptive. Where you're seeing a lot of new regulations being adopted are more from a core principle point of view, regulation by principle, sort of like a 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not commit fraud, without being specific about what constitutes fraud. So as you change products and then change transactions, a more regulatory-based principle system would encompass these new transactions. You wouldn't have to change anything. You would have to change the interpretations, how to apply or what constitutes fraud with respect to the new transaction, but you don't have to change any of the laws or regulations. So you're seeing more of a trend toward this principle base, but we still have a lot of what we call prescriptive or detailed regulations on our books.